Good morning. How you doing today? Good to see you. This is going to be a great session today. I'm going to tell you how you can make some money online, freelancing, and anybody can do this. You can do it part-time. You can do it full-time. You can just pick up some extra cash. But I've also got a story for you. If you notice, no beard, right? Beard's gone. Something happened this weekend that really prompted me to do it. And normally what I'll do is I'll grow a beard during the winter and I shave it off for the summertime. But something happened. Something happened Saturday, and I got to share it with you. I'm going to share it at the end of the training today. But also at the end of the training today, I've got a bonus. I'm going to also give you all the sites you need to do, all the sites you need to go to if you want to do freelancing. So all you got to do is go there, sign up. You can start making money today. So that's on the agenda today. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a video. I would really appreciate that. And do you like the bell? I've had the bell now for years and I don't know. I was thinking about moving on to something else, but you let me know in the comments there. Do you like my bell? Is the bell cool? Is it not cool? What's the deal with the bell? I got to go back through and look at videos and kind of see how you guys react to the bell and look at all those analytics. All right, so let's get right to it. And I do want your comments. So put whatever comments you have in that chat section there. If you're not watching this live, which I know a lot of you don't, you watch it pre-recorded, then put it in the comment section below. I'm going to come back. I'll answer all your comments, questions, suggestions, all that stuff. I like what's on it. Bob Lord. Bob, thank you so much. I kind of like what's on it too. And that's kind of what we try to do on the channel. So I thought that kind of blended in, but I want to get y'all's opinion. This is really your channel. It's not my channel. It's your channel because the content on here is what you guys want. And that's what I try to provide to you. So yeah, give me some comments on that. We get a lot of people streaming in now. And let's talk about this freelance thing first, wrap our heads around it. Basically what it is I'm going to share today with you different freelance opportunities that you can use to start earning some money. Now, some people do this full time. Some people are millions of dollars a year doing freelancing. They build big teams and all that. And certainly you can go that route, or you can say, look, I want to pick up another $5,000 a month or $1,000 a month, whatever it is, you can do all those things. But it's usually done on a project by project basis. So rather than working as a full-time employee, as a freelancer, what you're going to do is you're going to have the flexibility to choose your clients, work on projects that interest you, and set your own rates. Now, sometimes this turns into a long-term project if that's what you want. And if you don't want it, you don't have to either. It's a really cool way to earn a living. And those of you who are working jobs and you don't want to be working jobs, you don't have to do it. You stay to the end of this training today, and I'm going to even give you all the websites you need to go to so that you can actually make money doing freelancing. So the first thing I want to talk about is going to be writing and editing. And this has been made easier really now. We've got ChatGPT, which will actually write stuff for you. And I don't suggest you going to ChatGPT and having a blog written of 500 words on the subject without editing it. But it's a great place to start and get ideas and maybe set up an outline for what you want to write. Writing and editing are really popular freelance opportunities, and anybody can do it. You know, if you can write and edit, you can do this. It can be done from anywhere in the world. So if you want to travel like I do, I like to travel and go different places. You can do that. You can offer your services to clients who need articles, blogs, product descriptions, scripts for YouTube, any type of copy for their website. You can do all of this. You can also edit and proofread content for clients who want to ensure their work is error-free. Now, how this comes about, it's not only, let's say you're in America, okay? And I know a lot of my audience is in India, but let's say you're in India. A lot of times somebody who doesn't speak the language of a country will be advertising in that country, or they'll have products they're selling in that country. And they want you to proofread the descriptions, or they want you to write the descriptions of these products so that it makes sense to a native speaker of that language. So for example, maybe somebody in Japan is selling, I don't know, electronics in the US, and they've got a bunch of products, they have descriptions, but they're not written very well, or they're not written at all. So they're going to contact somebody in the US and say, write these descriptions for these products for me. Here's your keywords. You can take those keywords, you can plug them into ChatGPT, and it can write some descriptions for you. I would not suggest you using that wholeheartedly, though. You need to run it through an AI checker, of which I gave you a list of those the other day, but you just Google AI checkers and make sure that it doesn't sound like it's written by a robot. Okay. You want to make sure it's really one-on-one and it's your own work. But you can use, certainly Chat GPT for getting an outline, I'd say. Next thing you can do, and this is a really good one, I see a lot of people doing it, is web development. Everybody needs a website nowadays. I mean, I don't even care if you're not even a business. An individual needs a website nowadays. If nothing else, to stay in touch with your friends and family, to post memories, maybe videos, whatever you want to do with it. I have a bunch of different websites, and I know how to do a website, but I'll often pay somebody else to work on my website because I just don't have the time. It's very time consuming. This is where you come in. And you may say to yourself, well, JR, I don't even know how to build a website. I don't know anything about that. You can learn. Everything is figure outable. Okay. Everything is figure outable. You can learn to do websites if that's the thing you want to do. And if not, I've got a whole lot of other things you can do too. If you don't want to do websites, that's fine too. There's a lot of opportunities out there. And keep the comments coming, guys. Love to have your comments. Love to have your questions. Oh yeah, the thumbs up thing. I always forget this. Paul's normally around to remind me. Paul, I don't know if you're out there today. There's a bunch of people there, and I can't see who's watching. I don't know if you guys realize that or not. I just see numbers. Okay, so I know there's numbers of people out there, but Paul normally reminds me, you got to do thumbs up, thumbs up. Hit that little thumbs up down there. It means a lot to the channel. It means a lot to the distribution of this channel. And I can't wait to tell you the story that happened to me this weekend. I'll give you a hint. I was out getting some food and something happened, and that's why I shaved my beard. So you can guess in the comment section what happened. It was funny to my wife, and it was not funny to me. I will say that. But I'm getting over it. Everything's going to be fine. Okay. I am getting over it. And I'll share with you why that beard's gone. Social media. Yes. Number 3, social media. Every business needs to have a presence on social media now, but they don't have time. If you think about, let's say, a nail salon, they spend all day long, working on nails. They don't have time to post on Facebook. They don't have time to post on Twitter. They don't have time to manage this, nor do they even know what to do. So if you're good with social media, you can help a business out. A lot of these companies will charge $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 a month just to manage social media for a business. Now, you can get a whole team going if you want, of people managing that. Now, imagine let's say you charge $1,500, okay, and you're doing social media management. You charge a business $1,500, and you have 10 businesses you do that for. Well, that's $15,000 a month. So you could have a good income coming in doing social media management. You can offer your services to businesses and brands. You can help them with managing their social media accounts. You can create content. You can engage with the audiences. A lot of times they don't have time to engage with their audiences. I try to get in and answer all the comments on my videos here on YouTube. And I like to do it all myself, but there's a lot of people that don't want to do that. There's a lot of people that don't want to take time to do that, and they want to hire somebody to do it. So if you want to do that, you can. And what you do, I'll talk to you about this in the end, but I'm going to tell you how to get the jobs in the end too. Hang on one second. Next thing you can do is be a virtual assistant, So what is a virtual assistant? Exactly. What is that? Well, a virtual assistant is a broad category, really broad. That really includes any type of admin, technical, creative assistance to clients. You can offer your services as a virtual assistant who can manage, let's say, their emails, their scheduling appointments, travel stuff, handling customer support, other tasks for clients. Maybe it's answering questions for customers that are coming in. They just don't have time to do it, and you can offer your services for doing that. That's another really cool way to make some money online. See, there's a lot of different jobs out there that any of you can do right now. Because you're saving somebody some time. And it's not like you have to have one client. You can have a number of different clients, doing all these little separate jobs. The next one, number 5, is translation. Yeah. Now, Chat GPT can be used for that, and I'm going to be doing some more training on Chat GPT in case you don't know about it. It is an AI generated thing that it helps you so much. It'll answer any question. It'll do anything you want it to do. But you can enter in, let's say, Spanish and translate it to English, or German and translate it to English. You don't even have to speak the language. You just have to speak the language that is translated into. Does that make sense? In other words, somebody could send me something written in German, and I could translate that into English without even knowing how to speak German. Now, how can I do that? Well, I would take that German language and I would tell Chat GPT, take this and translate it into proper grammar English. I would not use what it did though. I would go through and read the whole thing. I would run it through Grammarly. I would run it through an AI checker, but it does it instantaneously. So, I mean, it instantly will switch one language to the other. There's also Google Translate. If you want to use Google Translate, you could use that, but there's so many different ways you could do that, guys. It's really pretty amazing, the technology that's out there and how it could assist you in making money. So now that we have these things, these AI type things, you need to embrace it. You know, instead of being scared going, oh my God, it's going to take my job. Why don't you figure out how to use it so that you can do jobs for other people, so that you can make money? And like I said at the very end, I'm going to give you a list of places you can go to. So you're not going to leave here and not have everything you need. You're going to have everything you need to make money. All you have to do is apply this stuff. That's it. Okay. Really simple to do. Next thing is video production. Now, video production, man, you can charge a lot of money. Video production takes a long time to do the right edits, you know, to put words on the screen, to put B-roll in there. You can use things like story blocks. Let me put that in there real quick too, because that's where all the B-roll is. You sometimes you'll be watching a video and they'll all of a sudden show a person in the street driving down the street or eating in a restaurant or whatever, and we call that B-roll. But that's where you actually would do that. All right, let me get over here and I'm going to put that into, there we go. Story blocks. Let me see. Storyblocks.com for B-roll. And I hope that's going to, I shouldn't have probably put the .com on there. I don't know if it's going to let me send that out. Oh, it did let me send that out. Okay, cool. So storyblocks.com is really good. I've used it for years. We use it on a lot of my videos and for the video editing. And maybe you actually want to produce videos. I have somebody now that's working on our canned meats, and she is actually producing videos for me where it's really short videos, but it's like steam coming off the food and, you know, maybe somebody playing with the food or something like that. So she's doing a lot of that. And that's something that I pay somebody to do. I mean, could I do that? I probably could. Would it be as good as her? Probably not. And it takes a lot of time. So I would rather take my time and do something else with it. And there's plenty of businesses. I mean, plenty of businesses out there that need people to do videos for them. Next thing. Okay. So this video production, and you're going to need some type of editing software or something like that too. And there's some free ones like iMovie, and, you know, I can't remember what the one is for Microsoft. It's been years since I've even been on a PC. I wouldn't know how to work on it at this point. Next thing you can do is photography. Once again, I've just hired somebody to do photography for me and get pictures of our food done. So if you're like passionate about doing photography, you can offer your services as a freelance photographer. You can take photos for clients who need them for their websites, social media. You can actually take these photographs and upload them to some of these sites and sell your photographs. So that's pretty cool too, that you can actually do that. And then the next one I'm going to tell you about, and then I'm going to give you a list of all the places you can go to, because that's the important part. Okay. Knowing about these jobs, yeah, that's good to know, but where do you get the work and how do you get the work is what I'm going to show you in just a second here. Plus I'm going to end with a story about why their beard is gone. But you can do audio production too. Audio production is another freelance opportunity that can be done remotely. All these things can be done remotely. You can live anywhere in the world. You can go anywhere you want. You can offer your services to clients who need voiceovers, jingles, any other audio work. And I tell you, there's so much software that will assist you with this nowadays that it's just really amazing what you can do. So now that we know all these things we can do, how do you get the jobs? Where do you go to find them? First, let's talk about where to go to find these jobs. The first one, and I like it a lot, and it is Upwork. And let me put this in the chat section so you guys have this, because sometimes I'll say something and you don't get the spelling right or something like that. Plucky Chickadee, what's going on, Tyann? How you doing? How's your daughter doing? Good to see you in there. And you know, let's see, let me stick this in here before I forget. Paste. Yes. Okay. So this is one of my favorites right here, is Upwork, but I've got a whole bunch more. Now, Upwork, let me kind of fill you in on Upwork a little bit. Upwork is really the largest freelance marketplace. It's got over 12 million freelancers and clients from all around the world. I mean, that's a pretty big marketplace. They offer a wide range of freelance opportunities across multiple different industries. I mean, it's everything from phone support to website building to coding to photography. And what I would suggest you do after I give you all of these, go to these sites and just look at what other people do. And I know some of you may be thinking, well, I don't have the talents for that, or I can't do that, or I don't know how to do any of those things. I think you're going to be surprised that you can do a lot of these things. And the next one I want to put in there, let me stick it in here now. I just copied and pasted it, is freelancer.com. Freelancer.com is really very similar. Oh, there's a 2 in front of it. I apologize for that. So if there's a number in it, because I put some notes in some of my documents here, there's a number in front of it. So that's what's going on with that. But it is just freelancer.com. And it's a great place to go to. It's a really popular marketplace. It has a wide variety of freelance jobs, including programming, writing, design, marketing, very similar to Upwork. They're not that different. But understand, you don't have to just use one of these sites. You could list yourself on several of these sites, okay? The next one is Fiverr.com. And Fiverr.com, matter of fact, that's where I hired my photographer from. But Fiverr.com started off because every job was like $5, okay? Well, that obviously went by the wayside because you can't do much for $5, but there are still $5 jobs on there. There's things that people would do for $5. There's Fiverr.com. And let's see, Tyann has a comment in here. Big week here. Friday, kiddo gets 4 bottom baby teeth pulled. Why are you having teeth pulled? What's going on, man? Oh, too small for 2 adult teeth coming. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's been a while since my kids were little. Sometimes you got to make room for things that are coming along, right? You got to make room for them. So you're cleaning out the growth area there. I gotcha. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one though, isn't it? That's going to be tough. That's going to be as painful for you as it's going to be for your child. I hate to think about that. Next one I got up here, guys, is let me copy it. This is a little bit longer one here. Come on, copy over. Let's see. Ignore all. My dog is barking in the background. I hope you don't mind that. Somebody's at the front door going crazy there. All right, so let me get this in here. This is, boom, paste that in there, send it over to you. This is people per hour, not quite as popular as the other 2, but you know, other ones, 3 that I've given you so far. I've given you Upwork, Freelancer, and Fiverr. Now, People Per Hour is a UK-based freelance marketplace that offers a variety of freelance opportunities across different industries such as web development, content writing, social media management. They all pretty much offer some of the same things, but they're done for different reasons. Like all the ones I'm giving you now are usually one-off type jobs. I use one called, oh shoot, I can't think of what it is now. It'll click in just a second. Oh, onlinejobs.ph. And onlinejobs.ph is where I hire full-time employees, but they work overseas. They work in the Philippines. Everybody's in the Philippines there. So it's some of these sites are better for others, but better than others for different types of things. If I want a full-time employee, I'm going to go to onlinejobs.ph. If I want a one-off job, I'm going to go to fiverr.com. Let's see here. As far as you shaving face goes, were you dealing with shingles? Absolutely not. I got the vaccine for that and I'm not dealing with that. But I will tell you this. And you may have missed it in the beginning. When this thing happened that caused me to shave the beard, I will say my wife thought it was funny and I did not. I did not think it was funny. I do now, okay, because I'm reminiscing on it now. But my wife thought it was hilarious. She thought it was really funny. And that prompted me to come shave my beard. Not that I don't do it anyhow, because every year at the end of, winter time, it gets a little hot. I'm like, I got to shave that thing off. But I will tell you, every year it gets a little bit grayer and a little bit grayer. Okay. So there's that going on. All right, let's get on to the next one here. And I went through people per hour. The next one is Guru. Let me put that in here. And just all you guys got to do is add a .com to any of these ones that I'm putting in there. And you're going to find these sites. Now I'm going to also give you a bonus. I'm going to tell you how to get jobs on these sites, because just listing yourself, that's a start, but that's not going to get you many jobs. Okay. So if you want to get jobs, you want to stick in here to the very end, because I'm going to give you exactly how to do it It's going to probably blow your mind. You're going to go, why didn't I think of that? But I've taught a lot of people how to do this, and they've been very successful on these sites. And the next one I got here is, well, let me just copy it because it is a weird spelling here. Ignore, and I will copy it. My spell checker doesn't want to show you these here because they're not spelled normally. Okay, there's that one. Okay, and that one is called, what is it called again? Total. They offer really high quality freelancers for businesses and clients who need top-notch talent. So if you're really good at something, this is where you want to go because you can charge a lot of money. The platform focuses on providing high quality technical freelancers to clients. That's what they do. Okay, so if you're really high level technical stuff, then that would be where you want to go to. Let me see here. I'm going to get some more of these comments in here. Let me get back over there. I have like 3 screens I got to go to do this, guys. She says, eventually I will probably hire from Upwork. It's a great place to, hire from. And, you don't have to spend a lot of money. I've had jobs on there that are $30 or $40. Okay. And somebody would do something for me. Next one, get rid of the 7. It's just 99 designs, 99 designs. 99 Designs really is a platform for designers. Obviously, clients will launch design contests for logos, websites, book covers, and more. And these freelancers will bid on them, and they'll get jobs. And if you're into that kind of thing, then certainly that would be a good site to go to. I'm not a design person. I usually farm most of that out. And then I've got my next one here. And then once I finish this, and this is the 8th one, like what I promised you, but once I finish this, I want to tell you how to get jobs. And then we'll get into the beard story here. All right, let me get over here and put this in. Yes. Flex Jobs. Flex Jobs is really good. I like it. Not one of my go-tos, but you got to try these things and see what works out. It's a job search website that offers flexible and remote jobs across a variety of industries, including freelance opportunities. So this also encompasses people who want to work for a company and they just don't want to go into an office. Okay. And they want to work for a company and maybe for years to come. So if you're looking for something like that, you could certainly go there too. Now let's touch upon, before I get into my beard story, let's touch upon how you're going to get jobs. If you go to one of these sites and you say, well, gee, I'm going to put a listing there, I hope somebody hires me, you're not going to get a lot of jobs. It's not going to happen. Okay. And the reason being is you don't have a portfolio built up. And that's really a stumbling block for a lot of people on these sites. They don't have a portfolio yet. They're there, maybe they have the talent, but they don't have any reviews. They don't have any of that stuff. So let me give you a hack on how to do this. I think you're really going to like it. What you do is you set up your profile. And if you've got some work you've already done, you can put it there if you've done design work or website work or whatever. If not, what you do is you look through the jobs that are posted. So let's say I look through there and I'm going to design websites. That's what I want to do. I'm going to look at all the jobs posted. And let's say building an average website is like, I don't know, $300. I don't know what a website costs nowadays. So I'm going to approach the people who have posted those jobs and say, I will do this website for you, but I'm new and I'm trying to build my portfolio. So I'll do it for you for half off. I'll do it for $150 instead of $300. Now you may say, well, JR, I'm not going to do it cheaper than everybody else. Then you won't get any jobs. So what you have to do is you've got to be proactive. You've got to look for people who want to hire people and say to them, I'm looking to get some good reviews. I'll be willing to do your job for half price if you'll be willing to give me a good review if you like what you get from me. Now you say, well, JR, it's rolling the dice. What if they don't like it? Well, make sure you do a good job. That's all I can tell you. But if you do that over and over and over again, you can start using all of those examples in your portfolio. So what you're doing essentially is getting paid to put samples in your portfolio. And it works. I've seen tons of people do this. And it works so well. All you got to do is undercut the price a little bit and say, I'm going to do it for less money. It's really simple. And you can get a ton of jobs. And it's really that easy. It's really that easy. You're going to have to put through some effort. You're going to have to put through some work. However, in doing so, you're going to build your portfolio and you're going to build an income that you can have no matter where you are in the world. Now, that's pretty nice. Anywhere in the world, you can have an income. I would highly suggest you doing that. Okay. Works really well. Now, let's talk about the beard story. Okay. So every year I usually grow this out, and each year it gets a little grayer and a little grayer. And you're welcome to post in the chat if you know why I shaved my beard. And it wasn't because, well, I guess it is kind of time too, but this was kind of timely. These things went together. So here's what happened. We decided, my wife had a thing today, or not today, Saturday, she had a table set up because she's a pet parent coach and pet health coach also, where she helps people with their pets. And we decided to stop and have lunch. We went to a place called Taco Cabana, which is a chain here in Texas. Taco Cabana is a chain. And we went up, and it was a new cashier, older woman. You know, she was having a hard time. She was trying to ring stuff up. So she finally comes up with her total, and we didn't get that much. I think I got a couple enchiladas, and she got some nachos. And she says, that'll be $13.59 with your discount. And I was like, discount? I said, well, and I didn't want to blow it because I got a discount, right? I said, well, what discount did I get? She says, senior citizen. I said, what? She said, senior citizen. I was like, oh man, my beard's really gray this year. Oh my God. So what's the bad thing about getting a senior citizen discount? It's when you get it and you don't ask for it. Until you hit upon that, until that happens to you, you can't appreciate it. My wife thought it was hilarious. That was the funniest thing in the world. Of course, she's 23 years younger than me. So yeah, she can laugh at it. You know, I can't laugh at it as much. So I decided this weekend it was time. It was all gray, time for it to go away. So that's my story for the day, and I'm sticking to it. I hope you guys had a good session today. I hope you got something out of this. I try to give you a lot of good information. If you did, do me a favor, subscribe, ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so that what? So that you'll know when I upload a video, so that you'll know when I go live. You guys are awesome. You've helped me build this channel. We're starting to really grow. I'm starting to do shorts. So check out some of the shorts I've got. Those will be also on the channel. So you can go to my channel and look at shorts. Let's see here. Let me see what she said. She said something here. It's not popped up on the screen yet. I want to populate it, and I'm going to populate it before I read it. That's something, right? Yes, I got that as a 23-year-old. I hung out with a bunch of older coworkers in their 60s. Wait, they said that you got a discount, or did you get it because you were with them? I'm not quite sure. Bob Lord, great job today. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that so much. You're so kind. And give me that thumbs up if you don't mind, guys. That thumbs up matters a whole lot. Need those. I need those. Okay. So if you would give me those thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. I'll be live again on Wednesday. I've got new content coming out Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so that you'll have more videos. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll have recorded videos. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I will have live videos. If you have subject matter you want me to cover, I will be happy to do that. Says, I'm short, so they probably just thought I was a grandma. You look young now. I'm not even buying that. You look too young now. There's no way. No way, no way. All right, you guys have a great day. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Go be kind to somebody.